throw by Yoenis Cespedes.
To center. Hicks going back. And now over. Makes the catch on the warning track. Aaron Hicks, 420 feet from home plate, hauls it in. What a great catch by Aaron Hicks.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Las Vegas 51s and their Silver State rivals to the north, the Reno Aces. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. And let's also get a brief look at our 2 starting pitchers as you see how they stack up right there. Aldo Diaz will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
First baseman, Aldo Diaz.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Eric, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight here in the bottom of the first. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
And they didn't have a whole lot of success on that recent homestand. They won just 3 times, so things are going to need to improve as they head out onto this road trip.
Here's the 1-1. Hit hard but foul. The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Fouled straight back. The 2-2 one more time. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. Here's another 2-2. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And that was the circle changeup to record the out that time. And he'll need that moving forward as we'll give you a look at the rest of his scouting report right there. Chris Owings will stand in. And as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign. Now the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats, foul. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Center fielder, Vance Haig.
Vance Haig will stand in. A couple of hits in that ball game last night. Here's the first offering. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The next pitch. And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
Yeah, he was hoping for a quick 1-2-3 to start the night. Now he's going to have a little work to do with a runner on and a dangerous cleanup hitter coming up.
Kevin Lustig will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. First offering on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch misses the throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Kevin Lustig will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Left fielder, Kevin Lustig.
First pitch coming. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Now here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Into the box, Josh Fegley. As he'll swing here and lift a fly ball out to right center. Andrews is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting 6th. Second.
Manny Batista will dig in now. Off to a slow start as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Now the first pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We've played 2 full and we are tied 0-0. Cody Cannon will stand in, and you have to figure that he'll likely be swinging the bat now.
Cody Cannon.
One away. One time. Here we go.
First pitch coming. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Pause. Now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. He's set. Now the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Third inning, no score to this point.
Hey, what's up for us? Good strikeout for us.
Another 0-2 coming. Hard hit down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Wait for a good one and drive, and I'll pick one out.
Here comes another 0-2. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Yeah, this ball's hit high enough that he can go back and tag at second base. So that's a good job of moving up the extra 90 feet now with 2 outs.
Rtts will stand in. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Now here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Hey, nice attention. Get your pitch.
Now here's the pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here comes a 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and he'll have himself a base hit. Manuel Velasquez will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. And here's the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. He's ready now. The pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. He's set, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, man, the intimidation factor was definitely in evidence there. I mean, he's not going to back down from too many hitters out there, especially not your number 8 guys. Threw it right by him.
Stepping in now, Rich Gonzalez showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
Here's a 1-0. And he pops up the bunt attempt.
Hey, come on, let the big dog eat, buddy.
Here's a look over to first. Back in standing. Now the 1-1 pitch. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Well, I've got to think this is a lack of communication right here. I don't know if he heard an "I got it" or what, but this should be an easy pop out. Instead, he doesn't even get leather on it.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will end up a foul ball. From the belt, the pitch. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. The second for 1. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Here's the first offering. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here it comes. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
tough pitch right there. That's 96 in on the hands. You just got to let that one go.
Ready now on 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
And you can see he is none too happy about that last call. I think he's saying it was low, and, well, now I know he was saying it was low. But, you know, you can't show up an umpire like that. He may have just cost his guys another inch or two on close calls.
In now, Vance Haig, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Now the pitch. And he drops that one in for strike 2.
Boy, that curve of his is so darn tough, especially right on the heels of that fastball. It's 20 miles an hour slower, and it dips down hard at the end.
Now the pitch. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit. Kevin Lustig will try it again, set down on strikes his first time. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Now here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. He's ready. Now the pitch. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
Seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get...
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. And the runner will score from first.
Well, he gives this ball a pretty good ride. No shot to get this one. He's going to wind up hitting on the track and one off the wall out there. He's going to wind up pulling into second with an RBI double.
Josh Begley comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
And he's probably a little bit upset with himself for giving up that early run, but he really reached back for something extra right there.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Here we go, right now, fellas.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Here he comes on 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
He waits, now the pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Here now the 2-2. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. On to first, and there were 2 down. Manny Batista will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Batista.
Come on now, put her in play. Hey, 2-way. All right, let's go now. Let's
Here's
go.
the first pitch to him. And that misses ball 1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
The 1-0. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short.
You're here.
throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1. Cody Cannon will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here.
Cannon.
Hey, roll up, huh? Hey, let's get a 2-ball, huh?
First pitch to him. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
And that's exactly what you want out of your pitcher. No long at bat, get in, get it down, and get out of there. And on 1 pitch, he's able to get the job done.
Rtts will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Right fielder, Roger.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
The pitch. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch.
Now another 0-2. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
And the pitch. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball, 2-2. Here's the 2-2 offering. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. So now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Third baseman, number 24.
Manuel Velasquez will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. First pitch coming. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it.
1-0 on the way. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
And even though that is a strike, man, that thing is coming in so hard, it's almost impossible to get a level swing off. You're better off taking it and waiting for something you can handle a little better.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Here comes a 1-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike 1 or strike 2, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike 3, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
Well, the strong throw gets him at second, so the sacrifice does not pay off here.
Yeah, you want to put this down to the right side, force that first baseman to field it, but that ball is bunted just way too hard, so that's a good decision defensively to go ahead and take the force at second.
Aldo Diaz is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out with a man at first. So 1-1 home. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 win.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but that's the 3rd strike and the 3rd out. Side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, all tied at 1-1. Chris Owings will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
The shortstop,
fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. 1-0 pitch now. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Vance Haig will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
1-0. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Sterling will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Kevin Lustig will dig in. He doubled homer run last time around. Here's the first offering. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Here comes the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now, because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full. 3-2.
Might not be a bad time to have a look over to first. Make sure they don't have any ideas of trying to send him to keep out of the double play.
Now a throw over, just keeping him close. Once again, a 3-2. Boy, really making him work now, as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 one more time. And he can only battle for so long, as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
If you're a fan of pitching, this has been the game for you. I mean, these 2 guys have both been exceptional so far. Just 2 runs allowed between both of them. And of course, makes the broadcasters awfully happy, because this game has flown by.
Standing in now, Josh Begley, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
A 2-1 offering. And this is hit well towards the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Manny Batista will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. In there, 0-1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Comes set, now the pitch. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to. The great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. 2-2. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 coming. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. Gives him 7 strong innings.
And again the 2-2. Popped him up. Foul ground. Avila is under.